Hey everyone, my name is Pebbles. Welcome to my channel, Qualitas Creations. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. Today's DIY project is a prayer journal. So let's get started with this fun project. First, you'll need a composition notebook. I purchased this from Walmart. It has approximately 100 pages. You'll need 4 pieces of cardstock, 8.5 by 11. You'll need a tag punch, scissors, or you can use a finger blade, glue, tear tape, regular tape, a 2.5-inch circle punch, prayer cards from the Dollar Tree, a bone folder. You'll need a 5 by 7 piece of cardstock and a 4 by 6 cutout. Okay, well let's get started on this project. First, you'll have to add tear tape onto your composition notebook. Then you'll have to remove the tear tape, the top of it anyways. We'll keep the sticky part there. Just takes me a second to take the tear tape off. I'm using my finger blade, and I have to be careful because I have cut myself a few times with this finger blade, so it's important that I just take my time when I'm using it, or you'll see blood on this video, and that's not going to be good, especially for people out there who don't like the sight of blood. I don't want you passing out while you're watching my video. Okay. Anyways, I didn't put any tear tape right here on the black part of this composition notebook. The reason being is I want to keep this part black. I chose this 8.5 by 11 piece of cardstock, and it has flowers on it because I thought it was pretty. You can cut this down a little smaller if you like, but I need to center it, and I want to make sure that I have a little extra wiggle room here. It's kind of hard for me to center stuff sometimes. Okay, so I put the cardstock down, and now I'm using the bone folder just to smooth it out. I want to make sure that the cardstock adheres to the composition book. It's going to look like this, and then if you flip it around, it'll look like this. Okay. Now I'm just going to take my scissors and cut the excess cardstock off of the composition book. Try to make sure I round the corner. Okay. And there we go. Looks cute. I'm going to do the same thing to the back side. And now I'm finished with the back. We need to put a piece of cardstock on the inside of the composition book. I'll grab my finger blade and remove the tear tape. I decided to use a plain piece of blue cardstock for my inside. I just want to show you one thing about the tear tape where I placed it on the inside. I'm not sure if you can see this, but I placed the tear tape right about here. I don't want it too close to the edge, because if it's too close to the edge, you'll have a hard time closing this composition book. Now I'll place the cardstock on the tear tape. I just have to position it in the right spot. You can cut this cardstock a little smaller if you want to. I just have a little issue with centering paper sometimes, so it's just easier for me to cut around it. So this is what it'll look like. If you notice, you have just a little edge there, so you're able to close the composition book easy. So I'll go ahead and cut this cardstock off. Actually, I think I might use my finger blade. Be really careful with the finger blade today. I'll try not to cut the composition book. It's easy to do when you have a finger blade. The finger blade's very sharp. Just one more pass of the finger blade. I think I will be done. There we go. Just gonna clean up this little edge here. I noticed needs to be cleaned up just a little bit. I'll use my scissors for this. And then on this edge too. I need a little more practice with that finger blade. I think I need to clean this one little spot up here too. Almost done. There we go. Now this composition book is a prayer journal. This prayer journal, this is the front cover. That's the inside. The pages. The back. And the back of the prayer journal. Now it's time to decorate it. I mentioned to you earlier that you're going to need a piece of plain 5x7 cardstock. If your 4x6 went in this direction, then this would be perfect for this 5x7. However, I just noticed my 4x6 goes in this direction, so this 5x7 piece is going to hang over the book. So I will definitely just trim that up. I'm going to put the finger blade lid back on because I don't want to cut myself while I'm doing this. I have the cardstock 5x7. I'll apply glue. I just applied glue all around it. I want my 4x6 cutout to be in the middle. So I'll place this close to the middle. And I'll use my bone folder to smooth it out. It'll look like this. Then I'll take my 4x6, apply glue to this. And just to let you know, I am using reptile glue. I purchased it from Amazon. I'll try to center this 4x6 cutout. Use my bone folder to smooth it out. I think I missed a spot here. Just apply a little bit of glue. That corner looks good. Use the bone folder to smooth it out again. If you notice, I have a little bit of cardstock hanging over. Not a problem. I'm just going to clean it up. Just using my scissors, I'll just cut the cardstock off. There we go. Hold on. And this is the front of our prayer journal. Now we need to decorate the inside of the prayer journal. I have these 4x6 cut aparts. They're from Have Faith, Echo Park Paper Company. I'm going to use this one, Our Faith Can Move Mountains. Matthew chapter 17, verse 20. I'm going to cut a part out. I'll use my reptile glue. I'll glue the back. I'm going to put this on the top. Center it a little bit. Use my bone folder to smooth it out. Make sure that it adheres to the front. I missed a spot. Usually when I use my bone folder, I can find those spots I missed with the glue. So I add a little more glue over here. Use my bone folder to smooth it out. And now this is the inside of our prayer journal. I want to decorate the back inside cover also. I think the very back page, I'm going to leave the flowers just like they are. I like that. So I think the last one, I decided to use this, Have Faith. I'm going to use this for my back inside cover. Apply glue to the back. This time I'll make sure I apply enough glue, especially in the corners. And I will apply this at the top again. Use my bone folder just to smooth it out a little bit. And that's what it looks like. So the front of the prayer journal, when you open it up, we're going to make little tabs for the pages, the back, and the very back. So I like to make some prayer tabs. I did punch out a few of them. You'll need your tag punch for this. And I just used a scrap piece of paper. This is what the tag punch looks like inside. Place the paper in here and punch out the tag. And this is what the tag looks like. The prayer tab examples that I have for you, maybe you want to write your relationship with God, you want to pray for your spouse, your children, family, friends, coworkers, job, home, finances, health, country, people who run our country, subscribers if you have a YouTube channel, or maybe just your social media friends. Whatever you want to write on your prayer tab, that's up to you. So I think I will start with pink. I'm going to have like a little index on my prayer journal, so the first page I'm not going to use. I'm going to flip it over. I'll use my glue. Apply glue to the tag, which will act as a tab. I'm going to place it on the second page. Use my bone folder. Make sure I have enough glue. smooth it out. Then I'm gonna, so it'll look like this. I don't know if you can see that tab. I'm gonna flip it over. Grab another pink tag. Place glue on it. Now, if you have tabs at home, you can use tabs if you have those already. I just didn't have any tabs at home, so I'm just improvising right now. I'm using my tag punch and some leftover cardstock. Use my bone folder just to smooth that out. And that's how the tab will look. Now you can apply as many tabs in your prayer journal as you want. Everybody will have a different amount, I'm sure. It's up to you. You can use the same color cardstock. I'm going to use different color cardstock, but that's up to you. Another thing with this tab right here, I have, okay, I found it. I dropped it. Here it is. I have these cut aparts. They're about 3 by 3 from Echo Park Paper Company, from Forward with Faith. What I did is cut them out. Let's see if I have one. Here we go. This one says, "Be truly glad, there is wonderful joy ahead." 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 6. So I cut apart the 3 by 3. And then I just had a scrap piece of paper. I applied glue to the back of the cut apart. Placed it on the paper. Use my bone folder to smooth it out. And then I just cut out a little bit of it. I cut out the background a little bit. I'm using scissors, but you could use scissors if you want, your finger blade, or maybe you want to use your paper cutter. That's totally up to you. Whatever you want to use for this. And you don't even have to do this if you don't want. But I think it just makes it pop a little bit. And that's what it looks like with the background. So since my tag is pink, I'm going to use this one because I matched it up with the other pink one, and it says Faith. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to apply glue to the back of it. And then I will place it over here by my tab. I use my bone folder just to smooth it out a little bit. Now you don't have to do this if you don't want to. You can decorate your prayer journal any way you want to. This is just an idea I had. This is what it looks like. And then you have your tab there. I'll show you a prayer journal I made earlier off camera. It says, "Help is a prayer away." I placed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tabs on it. When you open it up, it says, "Pray without ceasing." And then I use stickers for this tab, and then for the pink tab, I used a different sticker. The yellow tab, I used a different sticker. I used the sticker for the purple tab. And this sticker for the pink tab. On the back, I placed a few more stickers there. And I use the prayer cards from the Dollar Tree. You probably can see this right here. The prayer cards from the Dollar Tree have different prayers. Like this, today's prayer. And this one says, "My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever." Psalms chapter 73, verse 26. I used my circle punch and I just punched out the Bible verse. And then I used a 4x4 square. I'll show you one. So 4x4. I have a 2.5-inch circle punch. I try to line it up. And then I just punched. And that's what it looks like. If you want, you could use a 4x4 like this and cut out your Bible verses from your prayer card. This one says, "Be strong and courageous. Do not be terrified. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go." Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. You can place glue on the outside here. And then you could glue this down and just slide that Bible verse right in. So it'd be like a little pocket. That's just another idea. There's all kinds of ideas you can use for your prayer journal. So I just wanted to give you a few ideas. Personalize your prayer journal the way you want. It's totally up to you. It's your prayer journal. It should be customized to what you need. I just want to thank you for spending time with me today. I hope this video inspires you to make a prayer journal of your own. If you like my video, please give me a thumbs up and leave a positive comment. If you want to be notified of my upcoming videos, hit the notification bell. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe to my channel. I'll see you again next Tuesday for another fun crafting experience. And have an awesome week and keep crafting. Bye.